I can't talk today. Excuse the cleavage. My boobs are kind of big. You know, got some booby issues. This girl does not like her hair done. You don't understand. It's a struggle. A struggle. Hi guys, and welcome back. Oh, I just scared her. And we got my baby again. I decided that I'm gonna do my monthly favorites with my little munchkin. Cause she got a lot of hits. Cause she's a kitty. She's my cutie. I think everyone that has a kid thinks their kid is the cutest kid. But what can you do? It's the truth. It's your kid. So anyways, this is my February favorites. Before I begin, I just want to talk briefly about an announcement I have. I'm actually moving back to New York for the next couple months, and no, it has nothing to do with me and my husband. We're not breaking up or anything like that. I just have a lot of job opportunities available to me right now. One includes working in a film, so in New York City. So I'm just really happy. I just, you know, my husband's very understanding of me and my career, as well as I am when he wanted and decided to join the Army. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So, money speaks, money talks, right? At the end of the day, that's what it's about, money. Okay. Okay. So enough of my announcement, enough of me talking. Let's get straight into this favorites. Okay, so let me see how I'm gonna work this. So I'll start with what's on my face, which I've been really using a lot, and I forgot one thing. Love when that happens. Okay. So it is, basically it's a lot of Stila products. If you guys know me and have been watching my channel from the beginning, I had mentioned one of my favorite brands is Stila. It's my personal favorite brand for my skin. Concealer. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, which most of the products that I've mentioned, if you guys know me, I love me some Stila products. I have so much Stila. They're one of my favorite brands. It is the Stila Sheer Color Tinted Moisturizer. God, that's hydrant. And I'm using the color tone. This is actually a shade darker than my skin tone. I normally use this in the summer, but I've been really dry, and foundation, when I put foundation on, tends to look a little cakey and flaky on certain areas of my skin. No matter how hydrated my skin is, it's just my skin type, so I really rather not try foundation. So I've been just really using my tinted moisturizer, which I'm almost done with this. I'm gonna have to get me another one. And then to set it, as you've seen me use in my other videos, is the Stila Sheer Medium Pressed Powder. And it's just such a beautiful finish. It is finely milled, so meaning it has been pressed and pressed and pressed and to make it as soft a texture as it is. So it is so blendable, easy to apply, gives you great coverage. You can go from sheer, like I said, which I use just to set it, or it builds it all the way up to a fuller coverage. Normally with dry skin you don't want to do any kind of powder, so I don't like cake it on. I literally just pat a little bit on, mostly in my T-zone area. Okay, and the next thing I want to talk about is concealer. On days that I really don't want a full coverage concealer, I just want a little something, a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a brightener. I actually go in, and this is a sample size that I got in a small kit, but this is the Erase Paste by Benefit. It in shade 2, which is medium. So it is has a pink hue. So the pink is going to be used to brighten up and also deflect any purples and blues that you have in the skin. So yeah. Then again, I warned you guys, Stila is my ish. So we're going to talk about the Stila the Stila convertible color. We're going to talk about the Stila convertible color in Camellia. And that is the color right there. So it is a mauve brown. It's a mauve color. It pulls a little bit brown. You can use this on your cheeks as well as your lips. I use it for both, but I did use it today on my cheeks, and I like to use it first and then apply some bronzer on top just to give me a little bit of a glow. If I don't want so much, you know, blush and all that stuff, I'll use this. So this has become a favorite of mine. Next thing we have is the Sonia Kashuk Undetectable Cream Bronzer in Rich Bronze number 42. That's the color. It's a lot darker than my skin tone. I should probably go with the shade that they have lighter, but I like to use this to contour. Again, I'm dry, so this helps with my dry skin. That is the color right there. And it blends very easily, but as you can see, it's a little bit more like an orangey brown on my skin. But that's okay, because I use this first and then I put a bronzer over it, and I just, you know, work from there. Okay, then we go into my favorite lip product, which is by MAC. This is the Lip Conditioner Hydrant. Is this the Ricky Martin one? I guess. Whatever. Yeah, I think it's part of the Ricky Martin thing, but I'm almost done. As you know, the weather has been a little bit crazy. It's been snowing so much. It's been really cold, and even though I'm in like a tank top, don't mind it. I'm feeling very spring right now. Like, I feel like if I say it, it will come. If I say it, it will come. Sorry about the noise in the background. Little Munchkins against her toys. Then the next thing I want to talk about is my favorite eyeshadow that I use all the time. I used to use it all the time in my beginning of my videos when I first got onto Makeup Geek, when she first came out and made like her shades. It is the color Cupcake. I use this mainly, I use it in my crease as a transition color. I use it for any time I do pinks, purples, browns, anything. This color is so universal and beautiful. Let's just swatch that for you. What I love about these shadows are they extremely creamy. That's the color. So it is like a mauve tone pink, but when you add it with browns, it pulls a little bit more on a brown. It's beautiful. And this honestly is the most colored shadow I use out of every shadow I own. You guys definitely need this color in your life. Okay, and last thing I want to talk about is the Coastal Scents 6 Contour Blush Palettes. And I've had this for quite some time. I used it here and there, and then I was like, it wasn't about it. And then I decided, you know what, let me bring it back out. And I love to put this on top of that cream bronzer I spoke about earlier in contour. If you watch my Get Ready With Me video, I'll have it down below. I use this and that in the video to really just contour the heck out of my face. And then these two I like to mix for under my eye to set, and then I use just the white down the center and a little bit here, down here in the cheekbones, just to brighten. So really a fan of this. I haven't used the blushes. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm really becoming a fan of this. Obviously, it's looking kind of grubby and messy with my fingers from the last couple of videos I filmed with this. Okay, and last but not least, why do people say that? It really is last. There's no least. But lastly, we have the Makeup Forever buffing brush in 110. It's called Straight, I guess. This is so, like, I've had this brush for a while and I haven't played with it. I just kind of sat there, I'm like, you know, But when I started to play with it and I work with it, oh my god, it blends cream products beautifully, powder products. Like, I use it for both. Like, when I do powder, the way you want to use this brush is you're going to press it, right? You're going to press and roll it onto the skin. That's how you're supposed to properly set powder. And then you can just keep doing that all the skin, and it gives you more of, aside from an airbrush finish, it gives you a more of a fuller coverage. I'm just patting everywhere. But yeah. Okay. And then aside from that, when I do my cream contour, this is actually what I use to blend it out, because sometimes the brushes don't blend the cream contour and it looks a little muddy. This one, you guys, like, I'll be like, shh, and it's just airbrush. Like, you need this brush in your life. This is totally worth the money. This is by, once again, by Makeup Forever. It is the pointy one that they came out with, their kabuki. And that's it, you guys. That's it for my that's it, you guys. That's it for my what is this? February favorites. Yes, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed what I showed you today. I hope you found some really useful tips in here. Some brand new products that you might not have ever thought of before and maybe you want to try out. But these are definitely recommendations I would suggest, especially Steel. Like I said, they are a great cosmetic line. They're really getting into skincare in their products, which I really love. As well as from an artistry perspective, really great products. And that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it. Bye.